Hi, my name is Jennifer Poole, and I'm the Children's Ministry Director at Rock Springs Baptist Church. Um, and today I just want to share a little bit of my testimony. Before Jesus saved me, I lived a life in fear. I was terrified of dying. I don't mean I was just thinking about it. I was paralyzed at times. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was scared to leave the house, thinking I was going to die in a car accident. I couldn't sleep because I was scared I was going to die in my sleep. It was really paralyzing. There's even parts of those years that I don't remember to this day. My mind would always just go to the worst place ever in any situation. I tried to hide it as much as I could from my friends and family, but it was too hard. So, I had grew up going to church. I knew all the Bible stories, I memorized Bible verses, but I had just never been saved. I was ashamed, and I didn't want anyone to know, which was part of the fear. I didn't want anybody to know that at my age I had never been saved. So again, the fear got in the way of my salvation. I wanted to be saved, but I didn't want to go up in front of the church with everyone looking at me and judging me. There's a lot of people that think that now, but it's just not true. Nobody is actually even thinking of that now that I know that. In 2007, the Sunday after VBS, the kids were singing a song they had learned. I don't even remember the song, what it was, but I wish I could. But during that song, I just felt like this was my last chance. I had to go down to that altar. I had to get up and go. I didn't care what anybody else thought anymore. This was just between me and God. I knew He was probably telling me that this was the last chance He was going to give me. So I got up and I walked as fast as I could to the altar. I just remember begging God to forgive me, and that I knew I could not go through life without Him. And, apologizing for not doing it sooner. After Jesus saved me, I felt a big weight lifted off of me, like not just off my shoulders. It was just, I can't even explain the change in me it felt. All the worry and the anxiety. I wasn't scared of dying anymore, because I knew if I did, I knew where I was going. And I knew that God would take care of my kids. God worked on me for years, and just never gave up on me. He had plenty of chances to say, this is too much work. I could have died in an accident and not been saved. But he didn't let that happen. He thought I was worthy. He thought I was worth saving. And He did. In Romans 12:2, it says, "Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." My anxiety isn't completely gone now, but I know now that I have to refocus on God and not myself or the world. Like, if I get stressed out now, I just, I take a deep breath, close my eyes, say a prayer, and just refocus my mind and say, God's got this. I'm not in control. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen for His plan and His path in my life. So I now have that faith that He will give me the strength and the wisdom to get through any situation. I'm not trying to do it on my own. This time that we're living in right now has been has a lot of anxiety for a lot of people. And I was worried, I was worried about my job there for a little while, but it's crazy. I was outside walking the dog and I just prayed, and I was like, God, if I know you're going to take care of me if I lose my job. And luckily I didn't. Yes, I'm on reduced hours, but he has gotten us through this, and we're seeing the other side of this now, and I think we're all going to be fine. And it's all thanks to God. So if you have a burden or a fear, I want to encourage you to reach out to me or the church, and we'll be happy to talk to you. I just don't want you to live your life in fear like I did for so many years, because there's plenty of life out there to enjoy. And I'm so privileged that God has given me the opportunity to work with the kids at the church. Even if I'm having a bad day at work or whatever, these kids can make me laugh like nobody else. And I love being with them every day that I can. So just don't live your life in fear. There is a way out. So thank you for letting me share my testimony with you, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.